What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would gratefully appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, everybody, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Gemini, so we're gonna get it poppin'. Shout out Team Gemini, shout out to Craig. Thank you guys for tuning in. I do want to note, guys, as always, if you want personal readings, you can head over to CancerMoonsTarot.com. That link is in the description below. If you'd like to book me, feel free to. But either way, I'm going to say what's up here to some peeps, and we'll go ahead and get started. So, what's going on, Craig? What's going on, Gloria, Marissa? What's going on, Kayani? What's going on, Marissa Vargas? What's going on, Kiara? What's poppin', Zafira, Amanda? What's going on, Reborn King, Fiona, Lena, Baby Doll? How's everybody doing, man? Ivana said, I'm so happy I can finally catch a live. Happy you're here. Thank you for stopping by. What's going on, Ellie or Eli? What's going on, God's anointed daughter? How's everybody doing here today, man? Hope you guys are well. Zafir said, Anthony, Libra reading was on point today. Happy to resonate with you, Z. Thank you for watching it. I appreciate it. Hey, Mello, very happy Mondays. How is everybody doing? Anyhow, guys, happy Tuesday. Welcome in. I hope your weekend was great. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Yesterday I got home super late and I crashed the fuck out. So with that being said, sorry for not being here yesterday, but happy to be here today. And let's go ahead and get it popping. Starting out with Team Gemini, our birthday peeps. Happy birthday, Gemini. Happy Gemini season, and let's see what we got going on here for you, okay? What insight and information is popping on through here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be coming up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Team Gemini in the next 24 hours? Gemini, we're going to get about one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Gemini, overall energy for you guys is going to be the Eight of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a fellow Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Having a look here at the current energy, you got here an Ace of Pentacles in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. You got a Two of Wands in reverse. Looking at the outcome, Gemini, we have here a Five of Swords in the upright position. So let's go ahead and take a look here, guys, and see what's going on coming on into tomorrow. Now, Gemini, we begin here with an Eight of Swords reversed, and we pair that here as well to an Ace of Pentacles in reverse too. So it kind of feels like you are feeling relieved about not having to pursue some kind of opportunity. You know what this kind of looks like to me, Gemini? I feel like somebody here is trying to make some opportunity seem enticing and seem exciting, and it seems like they're pressuring you into it, but you never really wanted it in the first place. Maybe somebody said, hey, we should go to this place, it's super cool, and you kind of wanted to say no, but you felt pressured to say yes, so you said yes, and then suddenly it just ends up not working out, and you're like, oh, the relief, okay? I can't tell you guys how much as a Cancer I go through that. Now, I've gotten more stern with my boundaries in my age. As I continue growing, I've gotten more stern with telling people no and not doing things I don't want to do. But as a younger Cancerian, I had a very big struggle with that. And I feel like your next 24-hour period is nice. You know, it's like, well, I kind of felt pressured into doing something and I was gonna do it, but suddenly it doesn't work out, and to be very honest, I'm so fucking happy it doesn't. You know, maybe you got a job opportunity and you felt pressure to say yes, and granted, that opportunity doesn't work out anymore and you're kind of happy it didn't. Maybe you have plans or an invite to go somewhere and that doesn't work out. So I feel this energy where you got pressure to do something. Luckily, it's not working out. But overall, I feel like it's definitely teaching you something. And what it's teaching you is this outcome here, the Five of Swords. Five of Swords here says, I need to fight for what I want a little bit more. I need to stand up for myself a little bit more. All right. With that being said here, maybe if I didn't have this situation work out the way it did, I would have gotten myself into a situation I was uncomfortable with, unhappy with, X, Y, and Z. So I feel like your lesson, if you will, or the kind of focal point to get out of this message moving into your next 24 hours is fight for yourself a little bit more. Remind yourself it's okay to say no. Don't let yourself get pressured into stuff you don't want to get pressured into or get into in general. It's okay to let people, it's okay for people to hear the word no, and if they don't understand that, then those are people who are not genuinely for you. Okay, if you're connecting with people who don't understand the word no, you're connecting with a baby. All right, Gemini, so don't be afraid to speak your truth, and don't be afraid to do shit you don't want to do. All right, but word to the wise here. If you said yes to plans you didn't want to really go to, it probably will fall through and cancel. If there was an opportunity coming in you felt pressure to take, that opportunity will probably fall short too. So it works out in your favor, but I think this whole experience is kind of like a reminder to you of just don't be afraid to speak your truth, because this is what's going to help you in the end. You don't need to put yourself in situations you don't want to be a part of, okay? Now that might resonate to you, that might not. Very interesting story though. Definitely as a Cancer, this resonates a lot to me. So maybe if you're close to Cancerian season, maybe this resonates a little bit more on your side, or if you have Cancerian energy somewhere in your chart. But that's the vibe that I'm picking up on here for tomorrow. You know, something doesn't work out, it falls through, it falls short, and you're happy that it did. Okay? All right, Geminis, take what resonates, of course, leave what doesn't. But let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys for tuning in. So we have done our air signs first for the daily read today. For the order today, we're going to do air, earth, water, and fire. All right, so that'll be today's daily lineup: air, earth, water, fire. Feel free to remind me, I may fuck that up. But yeah, we're jumping into our earth signs here next, okay? Marissa said, my neck and shoulder muscles are locked the F up. What did I do to deserve this? I don't know. Were you lifting weights out there, doing some crazy deadlifts? Okay, I don't know, Marissa, what you doing? Get yourself like a nice relaxing warm bath, put some fucking salt in there, and it'll be a fantastic time, you know? So get yourself some nice bath salts, and that'll definitely help relax your muscles. Or if you have access to a hot tub, go to a hot tub. You know, I've been waiting for my parents and my family to open up their hot tub. It's been having issues, and I'm like, man, I miss it. I just want to dip in it, man. It's been a while, so I definitely need myself a goddamn hot tub day. All right. Nonetheless, though, guys, we're jumping into Earth next. What's going on, Vanilla Capricorn? How are you? Haven't seen you in a minute, my love. I hope you're doing great. Man behind the mind, what up, brother? You said, what up, brother from another mother? I'm back like Slim Shady. Hell yeah, baby. That's what's up. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you. All right, though, y'all, let's get on into our Earth, and we're going to actually take a look here at Capricorn. So Cappies, let's see what insight and information is coming on in here for you, okay? Let's have ourselves a look. What's going to be going on here for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Coming on into the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Cappy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on in to the next 24 hours. Capricorns, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you. Hopefully we're looking at something wonderful. Capricorn, overall energy for you is an 8 of Wands in reverse. You could be connecting here potentially with a fire sign like an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Coming into the current energy, we have here the 7 of Pentacles. What you're dealing with, Capricorns, we have here the Judgment, and looking at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the 6 of Pentacles in reverse as well. So Capricorn peeps, let's have a look here, babe. We got here an 8 of Wands reverse, and then we're pairing that here as well to a 7 of Pentacles in the upright. I feel like you haven't been communicating lately in regards to what you're doing. I feel like you have been really moving low key. You're keeping your business to yourself. That's a good way to do it, guys. Sometimes when you're out there telling people your business, or telling people what you're pursuing, or telling people what you're doing with your life and investing into, sometimes there are people that don't always want to hear your good news, or there are people that don't always want to bat for your success. And you know, for me personally, I share with my close friends and family the stuff that I'm aiming and pursuing and doing, but sometimes I'm a little bit more careful with what I say around certain people, because once again, not everybody's happy to hear your good news or happy to hear how you're trying to thrive and succeed, right? So I'm always a little bit careful, because there are people out there with a lot of negative energies. And Cappies, I think lately for you, you've really been moving in silence, because right now you don't want to be about being all talk. You want to make sure that if you're talking the talk, you're walking the walk, and you want to be about action. So I feel like lately you've been moving low key, and I think it's going to be a good thing for you, because it doesn't get other people wrapped up and intertwined in your business. It doesn't give people the opportunity to formate any sort of opinions that could be negative or get inside your head. You're just doing what you're going to do, and that's simply that. Having a look at what you're dealing with here, though, we do have here a Judgment card. Judgment is representative of taking a chance on things. It's also representative of making good judgment calls. I feel like for you, Capricorn, right now you feel like, in my life, I'm not sure if people are going to be on board in regards to what I'm doing, and I don't really need other people's opinions or other people to be involved in my business. I feel like you are saying it's a good judgment call to keep what I'm doing on the down low, just because maybe there won't be as much support as I have support for it in myself personally. And I'm at a point right now where I just don't need other people's negativity or other people to dim what I'm trying to do. And I get that wholeheartedly. You know, I remember when I first started doing tarot, I kept it very low-key and under wraps because I knew there were certain people in my life who would say, that's silly, what are you doing, this is stupid, and I waited to let my results speak for itself. Inevitably, when it did, they were cool and supportive about it, but I knew that if I said something at first, it probably wouldn't be the best kind of move for me because I didn't want anybody's negative energy. So I feel like that's where you're at, Cappy. You're making some sort of choices in your life or your lifestyle, and they're what works for you, and you should always do what works for you, right? You didn't get put on this earth here to do what works for other people. You know, you did what works for you. However, though, it does seem like maybe you don't want to deal with other people's negativity right now. You may foresee that happening if you're going to be open and, you know, kind of out there with what you got going on. So yeah, you're moving low key here. And I think that that's definitely a good thing for you, especially if you feel like other people are not going to be on board with you and you just don't need the negativity. So Capricorns, keep on doing what you're doing. Be about your results. Let your results speak for themselves. It's a very powerful statement. Forget about telling people what you're going to do. Go do it instead and show them. And keep up what you got going on, man. I'm rooting for you. Just letting you know. I'm rooting for you, Cappy. But keep on rooting for yourself, okay? I love you, Capricorn. Take that if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But thank you for tuning in here anyhow. Thank you so much, Cappy. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here, guys, with our earth. We have also touched base here with our air. Coming up next, everybody, is going to be our water signs, okay? Real quick, what's going on, lovely me? You said happy June. May this month bring you blessings. Thank you for giving us your time and your readings and advice. You're very welcome, my love. May this month bring you blessings as well. I appreciate that and all the good energy, so thank you very much. I'm super ecstatic for June. June every year is a great time for me. Of course, you know, it does shift into Cancer season. My birthday's coming up on the 22nd, so that's super exciting too. But June to me has always been one of my favorite months, so for me personally, I love June. It's a great time and a great vibe, so I'm looking forward to having a bomb-ass month too, man. Looking for a great month as well, okay? Anyhow, though, guys, we're going to get on into it, babes. We got our air signs done. We got our... I just read them earth signs done. We're hopping on into water signs here next, okay? What's up, Lydia? Hey, Aunt, I've been following you since 2018. I love your energy. Well, thank you. I appreciate you sticking around all these years, dude. That means a lot more than you know, so thank you very much, Lydia. It is much, much appreciated. You're welcome, Vanilla Capricorn. Hey, Persian Doll Tarot. How are you? Hope you're doing great. All right, though, guys, getting on into our water. Let's have a look here at Scorpio and see what we got going on. What insight and information is popping on through here for Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for our zodiac signs of Scorpio? Moving on into tomorrow. I can't get a read on your energy. It's definitely interesting, though. Team Scorpio. Let's check it out. Overall energy for you, the King of Swords. I feel like you've been needing to have a stern conversation, but you haven't been able to get the words out. So you've been pretty... It feels like your throat chakra is very restricted. Like, I was feeling that pulling your cards. Your throat chakra feels very restricted. It seems like you need to have a stern conversation, but you're having a hard time being stern in this situation and saying what needs to be said. So the King of Swords says, I need to have a serious conversation with somebody. However, though, it's felt difficult to do that. You know, looking at the current energy here, Six of Cups, looking at what you're dealing with, the Justice, looking at the outcome for you, the World in reverse. I feel like you have a history with somebody here with the Six of Cups, and naturally your history between you and this person has been inherently positive. But I feel like there are things that are happening that you're not particularly happy about, and you want to talk to this person about them, but I think that you're worried because your history has always been so positive, and you fear that if you have a certain conversation with somebody, what if things get misinterpreted? What if things go south? What if things get into a worse position than they're already in? So I feel like you're having a lot of concerns right now, ruining a relationship of somebody that you're near and dear to, etc. But I don't think that would be the case, Scorpio. I think that you're basing the fact that you've always been good with each other on the past. However, though, things aren't good now, and that's okay. You know, if you have frustrations with somebody you're close to, it's okay to have frustrations with them. No relationship is perfect. No friendship is perfect. No family relationships are perfect, right? So we have to remember that it's okay if things go a little bit south sometimes. That always gives us an opportunity to learn, to improve, to fix things, and to power through moving forward into much of a better space. So I get that feeling here, Scorpios, where it's like, I don't want to ruin the relationship by saying, hey, there are some things happening I'm unhappy about. However, though, if you don't say nothing, nothing will change. Looking at the outcome, World Reverse, the card that literally represents nothing will change unless you do something about it. So Scorpios, you got to remember that, man. Nothing's going to change in this situation and scenario unless you actually do something about it. And just know that it's okay, man. It's totally okay to be in a space with somebody where things are a little bit weird. Listen, I fight with my family and I love them to death. I fight with the people I love in my life and I still love them. It happens. You're going to clash and bash or have weird vibes or have things you don't like happen. So long as you communicate about it, so long as you talk about it, so long as we work to move into a better space, everything's all good, man. Everything's okay. So I don't believe you're going to ruin the relationship between you and whomever you're dealing with just by saying, here's some things I'm unhappy about, but I get where your fear is coming from. Just remind yourself, things won't change unless you say something. And I'm telling you, this is not going to be a scenario where you and somebody have a messed up relationship because you said that you were unhappy with X, Y, and Z. It's going to be one of those things where you guys say, oh, okay, here's what we can do to work and make this connection better and move forward. It's going to be a positive conversation is what I'm feeling here so far. So even though you're a little apprehensive about it, I see a positive result. All right, Scorpios, speak your truth. Don't hesitate to reach out, say what needs to be said, and cultivate a positive plan of action going forward. All right, Scorpios, love you guys. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. All right, guys, we have touched base here with our earth. We've done the air, we've done the water. Let's get on into play with our lovely and amazing fire signs, and we're going to take a look here at the Ram fam. So, Team Aries, you guys are up. Let's see what's showing up here for you guys. What do we got going on here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Coming on in to the next 24 hours. What insight and information is popping on through here for the Ram fam? Moving on into tomorrow. Hopefully we're looking at something wonderful here, Team Aries. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Aries, baby, overall energy for you is going to be the Magician. You might be connecting here possibly with a Virgo for a few of you. Coming into the current energy we have here, speaking of Virgos, we have here the Hermit, yet another Virgo card. What you're dealing with, Aries, you got here a 6 of Cups, or no, a 4 of Cups in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the 10 of Cups in the upright position. You haven't felt better since you've walked away from something, and I feel like that is the main message here, point blank period, super simplistic but incredibly impactful. Ever since I walked away, I have not felt better. Okay, or I have felt better, essentially, right? It was the best decision you could have made is what I mean to say. So I think that you walked out on something. Could have been a person, could have been a job. I mean, shit, there are some jobs out there that are fucking brutal, so I don't blame people for walking out on them. And you know, whatever the case may be for you, it could be a person, romantic relationship, work, toxic living situation, etc. But ever since I walked away, it was literally the best decision I could have made. And I feel like there's one or two things that could be happening tomorrow. Either you are taking the physical action of walking away from someone or something, and you start to feel relief immediately, or it's the realization that that was the best decision you could have ever had, and you walked away previously. So you might be taking the action tomorrow. If you haven't taken the action, then you could be in this energy where you've previously taken the action already. All right, so Aries, I like this a lot for you guys. You're definitely in a space where it's like, this was the best thing for me. I realize that now, and the energy that I'm in is significantly better than it's ever been. 10 of Cups. I feel so much better being able to walk away, right? So I like that a lot, man. Overall, I feel like for my beautiful Aries peeps, you are in a much better space without someone or without something. And as much as a simple message as that is, that's all I got here for you guys. So of course, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But thank you, Aries, for tuning in here nonetheless, okay? Look, man, sometimes you got to walk away from things, especially things that aren't really helpful to you, and especially things that could affect your mental health. Remember, your mental health is a trickle-down kind of situation. What you're feeling mentally can trickle down into you physically. So you want to make sure that not only is your mental good, you want to have your spirit good so that you can also focus on having good physical health too. So you're in a better position, guys. And you're definitely starting to see that now. All right, take it if it resonates, Aries. Leave it if it doesn't. But thank you for tuning in here anyhow. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here, guys, with our lovely and amazing fire signs. Thanks for stopping by. So we finished up our first batch of zodiacs. Coming up next, we're going to be getting back into air signs. So do stay tuned, everybody. Okay. All right, though, guys. We're going to take a quick little break, and then we'll hop on into batch number 2. All right. What's up, Eclipse Chaser? How are you? Haven't seen you for a minute. Hope you're doing great. Welcome, welcome in. Hey, Amanda, how are you? What's up, Renee? How you doing too? Hope you're doing well, baby. Thank you for coming by. Getting paid to listen to Ant. Nice. Sounds like a good time, dude. Sounds like a good time. I wish, man. I wish I could get paid for listening to myself. What up, Teeny? How you doing today? Hey, Anna, how are you? Thanks for stopping on by. Welcome, welcome, welcome in, everybody. Happy Tuesday, dude. This week I feel is going to fly by, so it's going to be Friday before we know it, guys, so prepare yourselves. I have a feeling it's going to fly the F by. This weekend was dope, though. I hope you guys had a good weekend, man. I had a very rejuvenating weekend. I fucking needed it, for sure. For sure. Saphira said Rebel deck. Maybe. I gotta see. I got a couple more monthlies to work on after this, so I'm gonna try to save some energy for the monthly reads, but we'll see what happens, though. Eclipse Chaser said I'm doing finance retirement dates on the 8th of July. Fuck yeah, dude. I love that for you. Awesome. Enjoy it. You worked your ass off. Have the best time ever. Okay. Happy for you and congratulations to you. What's up, Aisha? You said Cancer love with the Sagittarius. We both fight. Yeah, at the end of the day, guys, with the people you love, you're going to clash and bash. Nothing is perfect. Always remember that. The thing is that you can disagree. You can be in spaces of where you're clashing and bashing. But remember, when you fight for solutions, that's what matters. The thing is like, sure, there are going to be problems, but get to a point where you stop reinforcing the problems and you start to focus on the solutions. No matter how hard it is, if you fight together for things to get better, that's what's worth fighting for, you know? Absolutely. Vanilla Capricorn said, so having a Cancer son and a Scorpio daughter in my life is so great. LOL. Yeah, water sign kids are fucking awesome. My mom's a Capricorn. She's got me as a Cancer, my sister as a Cancer. My half brother is a Gemini. So, you know, we got some air. My dad's a Libra. So there's a lot of air and a lot of water. But what's funny is my mom's Cardinal Earth, my father's Cardinal Air, me and my sister are Cardinal Water. So it's like a bunch of fucking cardinal signs, you know, that used to live in one household. It was super intense. So cardinal energy, yeah, all within that family sector. It was very interesting to say the least, but let's go ahead and get back into it. We're going to jump back into air. We touched base already here with Gemini, so we're going to get on into Libra and see what we got going on here for you, okay? Thank you, baby doll. Appreciate that. Thank you for the 5. You said stay blessed. Appreciate all that you do. Why, thank you. Stay blessed as well. And thank you very much for your donation and, of course, for your general support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, okay? All right, guys. What do we got going on here for our zodiac signs of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here, please? For our zodiac signs of Libra in the next 24 hours. We're going to go ahead, Libra, and get about 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's coming up for you. Hopefully, all is well. By the way, if you haven't seen your June reading yet, Libra, your June monthly check-in is already available on my channel. Give it a check out if you haven't seen it. Now, Libra's overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Wands in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sagittarius, a Leo. Coming into the current energy for you, we have here the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Knight of Cups, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Queen of Wands in the upright position. So Libras, let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. You got Page of Wands reversed here, Knight of Pentacles reversed here too. I definitely feel like you're in a space right now where you're not putting too much focus or attention onto a person, place, or thing. I feel like you have other plans with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups says that I'm just really captivated right now by something else in my life. Looking at the outcome being the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is something you're passionate about, something that excites you. I feel like something or someone new is exciting you, and you're feeling less excited where you previously were invested. So let's say, for example, your jobs become more and more boring. There might be a new career for you that's starting to really set your soul on fire, and you're noticing you're more attracted to that. Maybe some of you guys are feeling a little more attracted to somebody in particular. You know, maybe you were in a situationship with John, but fucking Brandon seems like a hoot and he seems amazing, and who knows, maybe it's time to say, I'm sorry, John, gotta go. Brandon over here is just who I want to be with, right? So I don't know how that particularly resonates to you. It could be a million different things, but I feel like you have a focal point now that's so much more exciting than where you have previously been. Zafira says she's focusing on me. Sure, it could definitely be about that. Maybe some of you feel more excited to focus on yourselves during this time frame, and that's not even, you know, that's something that's wonderful. That's something that's fantastic too. So I feel overall for you guys, you're noticing my focal point, my focus, my passion, what excites me, it's shifting. And that's normal throughout our lifetime. We're going to constantly see interests come and interests go. And I think that for your next 24-hour period, you're starting to realize my interest is really moving in a different direction. And maybe it is time for me to take action on that new interest with the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands is the energy of taking the action too. So yeah, kind of seems like it's out with the old and in with the new. You are interested in something or someone new, and I feel like you're going to start pursuing it one way or another. It seems like you're feeling very drawn in by something, and it's almost kind of hard to look away. So whatever it is, you're going to go ahead and see by pursuing it and see what's out there. All right, that's what I feel here for Libra. So definitely new interests are arising. Give it a go, man. If you find yourself feeling very drawn in by a particular situation, you're never going to know what it's like unless you fully go in there and invest into it, okay? All right, Libra, I like it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in. So we have done our air. Let's get back into our earth signs. Now, previously we did Capricorn, so let's go ahead and have a look here at the Virgo and see what's going to be showing up here for you beautiful peeps, okay? What insight and information is popping on in here for Virgo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be coming up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Team Virgo? Moving on into tomorrow. Hopefully, we're looking at something lovely, baby. Virgo, let's get one more shuffle, and we will see what is up, okay? Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Death card. You could be connecting here possibly with a Scorpio for a few of you. Taking a look here into the current energy, we got here the Ten of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with, guys. We got here a King of Swords, and looking at the outcome for Virgo is going to be the Hierophant in the upright position. So Virgo, let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Now, you got here a Death card, and you pair that Death card as well to the Ten of Cups in reverse. So I do feel like something's changing. What's changing is I feel like you're done being in this energy where you're unfulfilled and unhappy. You're choosing to do something about it, which is great, okay? So I feel here for you, this is you guys saying, I'm done feeling unhappy, miserable, bitter about a situation when I can do something about it instead. And that's great. I tell people all the time, if you're unhappy, then what are you doing to change it, right? So we always have to remember we have an out, you know? We have all of the opportunity in the world to change a circumstance, to improve it, to make it better, or to do something entirely different. So I feel like you're starting to remind yourself, if I'm not happy to be here, I don't need to be here. I could be doing something else with my time. So you're getting serious about it, looking at what you're dealing with here. King of Swords. King of Swords is about being stern. I need to make sure that I'm constantly taking disciplined action to improve my circumstances. If I'm unhappy with my work and my career, then I need to be serious about finding a career that's actually fitting to me. If I'm unhappy in my relationships, I need to be stern about walking away from those people and allowing myself to connect with new people and building a more solidified relationship with myself. So looking at the outcome here for you, the Hierophant is a card about devotion. It's a card about commitment. And what are you being devoted and committed to? Improving your circumstances and changing them for the better. And I love that for you. Remember, guys, you may not be particularly happy where you are, but always do remember you have the power to change it one way or another. Therefore, instead of staying in that energy, what are you going to do about it? 110%. You know, I come across people all the time, even people in my personal life, that are like, I'm just so unhappy being here. Then what are you doing to change it? No one's going to come in and suddenly change things for you. No one's going to come in and rescue you, if you will. You got to rescue yourself. And if you don't like the circumstance you're in, you have every single power and opportunity to change it, but it's all going to start with you taking action. Okay, so you guys are stepping up here, choosing to move yourself better, and I couldn't be more happier to see it for you. All right, so, I almost called you Scorpios because Scorpio energy is here, but all right, Virgo, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But either way, thank you for tuning in. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, Team Virgo. So we have done our lovely Earth. We have also done our lovely air. Coming up next is going to be water, and we'll be looking into Pisces in just a moment or so, okay? So give me a couple seconds, guys, and then we'll get back on into it. Fawn, thank you for keeping up with the signs that have been read. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hey, what's going on, George? How are you? Happy to make the live. Welcome back. Hope you're doing great. What's going on? GJS, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello. What's up, Kristen? You said, I always love when he puts those two close together. Love Ant, been listening since 2019. Well, thank you. I appreciate you sticking around all these years, guys. I tell people all the time, man, it really means a lot more than you know. For those of you that have stuck around this entire time, I fucking appreciate it. I know that, my channel is totally different than, what it was. The channel is always going to change. I'm always going to change. But for the fact that every version of me you've stuck by, I appreciate that. And I'm glad that you connect well with me. So thank you. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Brooklyn? How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Mia said, I'm really wanting a new job, update my resume, and I applied for an awesome new position. Now I need some positive vibes from the tribe. Well, wishing you well. You definitely have opportunity there, Mia, so keep on working hard to get in that position, and wishing you the best of luck. Hey, what's going on? You said I'm here. I love you. Love you too. Thank you for stopping by. You're good, Fawn. No worries. I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you. All right, though, guys. Let's get back to it. Pisces, you guys will be up here in just a moment or so. I like that, Bree. You said we evolved with you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Oh, change is always a constant variable. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Let's see what's going on here for the fish. Okay. What insight and information is popping on through here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming into the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for Pisces? Moving on into tomorrow. Piscean, what is going on with you? Pisces, overall energy is going to be the Knight of Cups in reverse. Looking at the current energy, we got here a 10 of Cups in reverse. What you're dealing with, Piscean, you got an Ace of Cups in reverse, and looking at the outcome, yet another reversal. I'm sorry, we got here a 10 of Wands in reverse as well, which actually is a great reversal to get. So Pisces, let's go ahead here and talk about it. I'm automatically hearing you're over it. I don't know what you're over in particular, Pisces, but you are over it, okay? Was what came through incredibly clearly. Taking a look here, you got a Knight of Cups reversed here, you got a 10 of Cups reversed. I feel like you're just tired of being the nice person or going out of your way to be nice. And guys, remember, you don't have to go out of your way to be nice. Be kind, but you don't have to sit there and be in that energy where you're giving people it's like, think about working in retail, right? You have a customer who's an absolute fuckhead, and you sit there and you smile and you kill him with all the compliments and whatnot, but do you really feel that way about the customer? No, you want to tell them to go fuck themselves, right? So at the end of the day, when you're dealing with people like that in your personal life, you don't have to sit there and be nice to people who don't treat you the way you deserve to be treated. You don't need a goddamn relationship with them at all. Okay? Piscean, you can walk in a very cordial manner, for sure, but you don't need to sit there and go out of your way to be incredibly loving towards people who aren't showing you that same love in that retrospect. The one thing I can't stand more than the love and light thing is that love and light is great when it's authentic, but it's bullshit when it's love and light when you're not even receiving love and light back from the person you're dealing with. I'm not sitting here saying, hey, you shouldn't just ignore it and keep it moving and not let it affect you. Of course you should, but you also shouldn't have to sit there and just take it. You can remove yourself from the equation, right? So I feel like, Pisces, you're over a situation. Maybe you got a crappy manager who's always a dick. Maybe you're tired of dealing with customers at a retail job. Maybe you're tired of dealing with a really harsh environment that you're connected with right now. Maybe a harsh living environment, maybe a crappy partner, who knows? But remember, you don't have to put up with it, dude. You can walk away from that. You can choose to not associate yourself with that. You can choose to say, you know what, I'm going to be around the people who actually put me in a good mood, the people who treat me with kindness, and I give them kindness back in that respect, okay? Because I feel like you're at a point, guys, Ace of Cups reverse, where it's like, I feel so energetically drained of love. I've been in a scenario where I've been so peeved at people, and I've masked my feelings of anger with kindness and love, and it has put me in a position to where I don't even feel authentic kindness and love because I'm so stressed out dealing with shitty people. Then stop dealing with shitty people. All right. Now, one thing I will say is that if you have a job right now and you're like, well, Ann, I can't just quit my job. I get that. So here's what I would recommend for retail. Stop giving so much of a fuck about what they think. Okay. Word to the wise. I've worked in retail. Customers suck. Okay. Karens suck. All you got to do is sit there and let them talk. Don't even connect your emotion to it. Because 9 times out of 10, the shit they are saying is nothing more than a projection of their own miserable lives. All right? So either way, Pisces, I just want to throw that out there for you, man. Letting go is going to be the most beneficial thing for you. You don't need to associate yourself in these types of environments anymore, dude. Because if you're at a point where you don't even feel like you can have authentic kindness and happiness because you're so drained of being in an energy where it's absent, then you need to start surrounding yourself with that kindness and that love and that happiness that makes you want to give that back, you know? So with the outcome here being the 10 of Wands reversed, I'm here to tell you, it's okay to totally let go. 100%. It's okay to not be always the bigger person and just walk away from bullshit. You're human, dude, and you don't have to be in the environments that don't fucking serve you, all right? I want you to know that. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But Pisces, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, okay? And I'm wishing you to be out of this draining environment, and I'm wishing for you guys to move into the best environment possible. Because seriously, you deserve it. All right, Pisces, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in, okay? All right, everybody. We have done all the, well, not all the water, but we did our water, we did our earth, and we did our air. Coming up next is going to be our fire, so do stay tuned. What up, Sandy? How are you? You said, what's poppin', Ant? I'm just hopping on in here to show my love and my appreciation for you. Been struggling with life lately, and you really help me cope sometimes. Looking forward to my Cancer reading. Well, thank you. I'm more than happy to do so. I'm sorry to hear that it's been a bit of a struggle, but I'm hoping that things continue to work out for you. And, of course, you know, continue working the best that you can to improve your circumstances for sure. But thanks, Sandy, for stopping by. By the way, Cancer reading will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that as well. All right? What's up, Eclipse Chaser? You said mostly therapy for customers who suck your emotional knowledge or who suck your emotional knowledge. Yeah, right. There's definitely people out there, dude, who enjoy making people's days miserable. But with that being said, you got to remember that it's only a reflection of what they feel inside in regards to themselves. So, you know, I'm at a point where like I've learned to just detach from people's bullshit really quickly, and it's a great tactic, and I'm so happy that I learned that. But overall, though, yeah, it could suck, you know, when you are a very emotional person and there are people who want to be energetic vampires towards you. That's why you got to learn to set those boundaries and empower yourself by just not giving a fuck, to put it bluntly, you know? 100%. 100%, guys. All right, though, y'all. We're getting into fire. We already did Aries. Let's have a look here at Sagittarius next, okay? You guys cool with that? Let's see what we got going on. What insight and information is going to be popping on through here, please, for our zodiac sign of Sagittarius, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for our zodiac sign of Saggy. Moving on into tomorrow. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Team Sagittarius. Overall energy coming into play for you is going to be the Justice card in the upright position. You might be dealing with a Libra for some of you. Showing up with the current energy, you got here a King of Wands. What you're dealing with, guys, you got here an 8 of Cups. And looking at the outcome, Sagittarius, is going to be the 5 of Pentacles in the upright position as well. Sagittarius, I want to note here, with the Justice card paired to the King of Wands, I do kind of feel like you're at a point right now where you are focusing on balance. However, you're feeling distracted, because there is a lot I feel going on. There is a lot right now that you feel is missing that you need in order to achieve the energy of peace. Maybe some of you are feeling like money's been lackluster, so it's been hard to achieve financial peace. Maybe some of you feel like love has been lackluster, so it's been hard to achieve peace in regards to love with people surrounding you. But you got to remember that there's nothing actually ever missing, because everything lives within you. The 5 of Pentacles tells a great story, because it tells a story of a person who's been casted out. It tells a story of a person who feels like there is nothing. They have nothing left. They have lost everything, only to be reminded that everything they believe they have lost already lives within them. Okay, this is a person who's gone through the ringer. They lost a job. They had a divorce. They gone through the ringer, and everything they feel that they have lost. Now, what have they lost out of a divorce? They've lost love. Well, love lives within them. What have they lost out of a job? Well, I've lost finances and the ability to spend money. Well, you have the ability to make money, right? You may have lost a particular job supplying an income, but you have the ability to get out there and retrieve a different income if you so please. So we got to remember, everything is within us that we feel like we're losing. Peace is within us. Sometimes we think that we need external things to bring us peace, but you can be at peace if you so choose to, right? So the story that Five of Pentacles tells is that even if you feel like you have lost everything, you have to remember that you can now regain everything from within yourself. Okay? When you stop focusing on the outside and you focus on the inside, you'll see that you really do have it all. That's what makes humanity so special, because we are all infinitely abundant from the moment that we are born here on Earth. So I feel like you guys are at a point in your next 24 hours where you definitely are seeking more balance here, Sagittarius. However, though, it just feels like it's been a struggle to attain that. And I think you're going to start to remember, wait a minute, life and peace and happiness and everything is not about the stuff that's on the external. It's about finding it from within. And once you harness that energy, you got to remember that your inner world reflects your outer world as well. When we talk about manifestation, everything is you pushed out. Neville Goddard's teachings, right? And in the end, almost every manifestation teaching almost pretty much interconnects. But when we talk about the idea of everybody is you pushed out, what does that mean? Your world internally is your world externally, right? Think about it from that perspective. If you view yourself as a very abundant person, you will be a very abundant person. You will see opportunities flourish that has to support that kind of lifestyle, okay? So Sagittarians, right now you feel like there's a lot missing in order to attain that peace you are searching for. Remember already that that peace is within you. And when you start to find these missing key components within yourself, once again, your inner world will reflect your outer world. So focus on the inside first, and you'll see everything else change, okay? Take that with you, because it's very important, and it really does work. All right, Saggy, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys for tuning on in. So we have touched base here, everybody, with our second batch of Zodiacs for the daily read. We're going to get into our last and our final batch shortly. Please do give me one sec, guys. I just want to check my phone real fast before we go ahead and continue. 1 second, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that's all good. Sorry, I need to shoot my girlfriend a text real quick. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Dun, dun, dun. What up, Vanilla Capricorn? You said, hey, so about merch, I know way back when, I'm sure I said something about bumper stickers or a decal or whatnot for vehicles. Have we made any more thought on that? So I'll be totally real with you. That went right out my fucking head, but I'm going to take a look, because I use a particular website that helps out, like especially with this merch, right? I'll see if they have that. If they have anything regarding bumper stickers or stuff of that nature, I'll look into seeing if they can produce that. I'm sure they have it though, so I'll check that out. What particularly would you want on a bumper sticker if you had to have something? You know, let me know about that. But feel free to let me know. What's going on, Charisse? How are you? What's good, Aunt? It's been a few months. Hope the Soul Gang are doing good. We're chilling. I hope you're doing good too. Appreciate you coming on back though. Thank you so much. What's up, Hadley? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate you. Zafira said there was an amazing reading earlier that had the entire room in tears. In a good way on another channel. Oh, that's what's up. Love that for you. Hell yeah, baby. I love those types of readings too, man, because I know that there are certain readings sometimes that when you get into it, they're so fucking strong. Okay, so I know exactly what that feeling is like, man. Vanilla Capricorn said, I need one, Aunt. Well, what would you want on it? Would you want like Keep It Poppin' on it or something of that nature? Let me know. Let me know. Hopefully everybody's doing good though, man. By the way, for all the peeps in the chat, I appreciate you. If you're enjoying today's daily reading, of course, hit that like button, guys. Really does help out a lot more than you know. So hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Let me know how your day's going. Look who it is, Mojo. What's up, baby? He said, hello, everybody. It's been a minute. Appreciate you stopping by, Mojo. How are you? Hope you're doing good, dude. Your crab logo is the bomb. Yeah, shout out to my girlfriend for that. She actually made the most recent logo that all you guys see. So the logo you see with the crab and the CMT logo in the middle with the Ace of Cups in it as well. My girlfriend actually ended up making that. So it's a super, super awesome logo. I love it. Beep to show the love. You might get a lot of beeps. Vanilla Capricorn said, I think any of the quotes, keep it poppin', pushing, or stay poppin', but I also have your sign with it. Okay, that's something to think about. All right. Pop sockets that say keep it poppin' would be lit. Ooh, I didn't even think of pop sockets. That's kind of a good idea. I might look into that. Maybe I can throw a pop socket on here, because I got one on here, but maybe I can get a nice little pop socket on it. Okay. All right, just let me know when it's here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get coffee right now. So I may have to run downstairs real quick to pick it up. Shout out to Mrs. Moon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Eclipse says, I vote for Blondest. I like that. Maybe we will do Blondest. I got to remake another Blondest hoodie, because the old one that I have, I don't think we have anymore. No, we definitely don't, because we switched what we used. We used Teespring back in the day. That was like the first kind of merch thing that I used. But Blondest has to come back. Yeah. I need a cooler design for that, though. Yeah, we got to bring Blondest back, baby. Thank you for reminding me about that. We do. Hell yeah, we do. All right, guys, let's get back into it, though. We're going to hop back into air. Jumping into our air signs. 1 second again, everybody. I'm sorry. Jumping into our air signs. Aquarius, you're up, so let's have a look at you and see what is going on. What insight and information is showing up here for Aquarius, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Aqua? Moving on into tomorrow. Aqua, baby, what's going on with you? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Ooh, Aquarius. I got chills getting into your reading, but it's those good chills when when you're happy as fuck and you feel good and you get the chills and it's a good time. You're radiating through your body high vibrational energy, Aquarius. That's what I feel of you, baby. That's what I'm feeling right now. Okay. All right. Let me just say, too, your sacral chakra is a little bit activated, so I don't know what you're doing right now, Aquarius. Your sacral chakra is activated right now. Okay. Look at this. Overall energy, the devil. Ooh, y'all having dirty time. Looking at the current energy, 8 of Pentacles reversed. Making him work for it, huh? What you're dealing with here, 6 of Pentacles. Looking at the outcome for you, gonna be the 9 of Cups in reverse as well. All right, let's talk about it. Like I said, I do feel high vibrational energy. And keep in mind, the Devil card doesn't always have to be negative. So I see this Devil here paired with the 8 of Pentacles reversed. Right now, you're in a situation where you're not working on something. And I feel like you're not working on something due to the nature of feeling like, this is not what I need to do in my life, okay? Now, like I said, I see some Aquarians having fun right now. Live your best life. You deserve it. Your sacral chakra is popping. But that also means that your sacral chakra is popping with ideas. I feel like you are looking at your current situation saying, I could be doing something so much better. Here comes in ideas. Here comes in your sacral chakra. Here comes in your creativity. Here comes in your excitement for something better in life. And whether this is about a career path that you want to change, like I could be doing something so much better in my career, or maybe what you're doing with your time. If I changed my schedule, I could be doing something so much more fun, right? But I feel like Aquarius, you're realizing right now, 6 of Pentacles is what I need. I need to be getting my worth. And if I haven't been putting in my worth, then it's time for me to start doing something that I get back exactly what the hell I deserve. So looking at the outcome here, 9 of Cups reversed, it's time to move away from an unfulfilling situation into something in my life that really brings forth excitement. it's going to turn this Nine of Cups reversed into the Nine of Cups upright. So I think you are getting flooded with excitement, high vibrational energy, and you're realizing I can be doing something so much better. So why the hell aren't I? And then here goes the gears in your brain turning. Here goes your, sacral chakra energy starting to radiate through you. And here comes in this excitement and these crazy ideas of what you can be spending your time doing that is so much better than your current situation. And as this excitement starts to come in, the only next thing you need to do is take action. That's it. Get started. You excited here for a better career path? Start it. You excited here for a better routine? Get it popping. When you begin your journey, you can watch it play out. So Aquarius, they're so much better than where you currently are, and you're so fucking excited to get there. But if you want to get there, you got to just get that nudge. You got to just get started, okay? In regards to doing so, that's when the results can finally formate and come in. All right, so I like that, guys. Really cool message. I like the excitement behind it. I feel like you're pumped for something new, and hold on to that energy because it gets you really far. Hold on to that motivation. Let yourself really utilize that motivation into moving your circumstances somewhere so much better. I remember when I was a lot younger, I woke up one day and I was like, what the hell am I doing with my life? I have so much potential and I'm doing this. And when I had that realization, I went ruthless and relentless to get better for myself. And once I did, I was like, oh shit, I can get better, better for myself anytime I want, but I have to be willing to recognize if the circumstances ain't it, it's time to get what I deserve. And I got to take action to get it. Right? Abso-fucking-lutely. Aquarius, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but I feel a very exciting time coming out here for you, and that's super cool. All right? All right, Team Aqua, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, baby, okay? All right, guys, we have done all of the air signs here for the daily read. Let's get back into our earth signs, and let's have a look here at Team Taurus and see what's popping on in here for the bull gang, okay? What insight and information is going to be popping on in here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be going on here, please, for our zodiac sign of Team Taurus? Moving into the next 24 hours, Team Taurus, one more shuffle coming in for you. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. Let's go ahead here and check it out. Taurus, overall energy for you guys, baby, is going to be the Temperance in reverse. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius for some of you. Showing up in the current energy, we got here the Emperor. What you're dealing with, Taurus, you got here the Five of Swords. Looking at the outcome for you, we got here a Fool card in the reverse position too. So this is interesting. You got a couple of different zodiacs you could be dealing with. 3 major arcana cards showing up. We have here the Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, the Emperor, Aries energy, and the Fool card we have here, Aries energy as well. So Aries and Saggy showing up here for you. However, though, Taurus, you begin with a Temperance reverse and you pair that here to an Emperor in the upright position. I feel like right now, emotionally, you're feeling a little bit all over the place, and I think that you're trying to get a handle on it here with the Emperor card. The Emperor card could be the energy of control. So if you've been feeling out of control, if you will, emotionally, you've been trying to control it, but I kind of want to tell you that that's not the way to go about it. Because when you try to control your emotions will sit there and go, ha, nice try. When you are feeling sad, and you try to automatically get a grip on that and just be happy, are you really happy or are you masking your sadness, right? So I think that your next 24-hour period is about you trying to get a handle on your emotions, but I think that you're not realizing that maybe you should just let your emotions play out how they are. Your emotions are there for a reason. They're there for you to feel them. They're there for you to listen to what they have to say. And when we try to avoid investing in what we feel emotionally, that can push us into delay of healing, and that can push us in a delay of getting into much more of a better mood. So looking at what you're dealing with, Five of Swords, I feel like you're combative here towards your emotions, Taurus. You're like, I don't want to feel this way. I feel a little out of whack and I'm tired of it. I want to be happy. I want to feel good, but I feel blah and meh. Well, let yourself feel that way, baby. You got to feel the heal, okay? And also remember too, it's okay to not be okay. So if you're in a weird energy tomorrow, I want you guys to ride that weird energy out. Okay? Let your body feel and do whatever the hell it needs to, because emotions and feelings don't just conjure themselves up for no reason. They're there for a reason, okay? So with that being said, if we avoid them, then we're not letting our emotions do its job, which is to feel in the first place. Looking at the outcome here, Taurus, the Fool in reverse. Once again, I feel like you are in that energy where you're trying to combat your emotions, you're trying to let them go, you're trying to release them. But if I can give you any sort of advice for tomorrow, the best thing you can do is let yourself feel so that you can feel to heal, okay? I have days sometimes, guys, where I'm just pissed off the whole day. I have other days where I feel like I'm emotional one second, happy the next, and then angry the next as well. You know, it happens. But let your emotions play out how they need to. It's incredibly healthy to let them play out. Of course, you know, I wouldn't take your emotions out on other people, but I would just let yourself sit with them. They're showing up for a reason. And when you let your feelings in, they explain to you why they're there in the first place. If you're feeling hurt, you know, you'll inevitably pick up on why you feel that way, and then you can take a look at what happened and what you can do to feel better and go from there. So give yourself time to feel tomorrow if it's one of those days. I know there might be people watching going, Anthony, I don't want to feel, I don't have feelings, I don't care. I get it. But you do have feelings, you're human, okay? So let yourself connect what you're feeling tomorrow, and that's going to be more beneficial to you rather than trying to run away from them or change how you feel right off the bat. All right, it seems like a bit of a feelsy day for the bull gang, so Taurus, do let them in. All right, everybody, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But Taurus, thanks for coming out here anyhow. All right, baby, we have done all of our earth, we have done all of our air. Coming up next is going to be our water. So Cancer, you'll be up here in a sec or so. All right, guys, give me 1 second though, y'all, and we'll hop back into it. What up, Vanilla Capricorn? You said, thank you, Ant, and thank you, mods. Hope to make it to the next one for sure. Have a good time, Vanilla Capricorn. Enjoy your day. Thank you for stopping by. We missed you, so really appreciate you taking out the time, dude. Thank you so much. Either way, though, man, let's get into it, Cancer. What is popping with you guys? Hopefully, we are looking at some awesome souls. What insight and information is coming on out here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be going on here, please, for our zodiac sign of Cancer? Moving on into the next 24. Team Cancerian, let's get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy for you guys is the Strength in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Two of Wands in reverse, what you're dealing with, Cancer. You got here a Queen of Swords in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Fool in the upright position. So Cancerian, let's get on into this, guys, and see what's going on at this time. Now, Cancer, you begin with a Strength card, which is Leo energy. You also have Aries energy here with the Fool card, but I feel like the Strength here to the Two of Wands is saying, okay, I'm going to be real and level with myself. Maybe I don't have the strength to continue to do something right now in my life. Maybe this is not worth it for me to continue to keep on investing into it, right? So let's say, for example, you're dealing with a job. Maybe you just don't have it in you anymore to do this job. Maybe you don't have it in you anymore to be in a relationship with somebody or to maintain a friendship that's been incredibly draining. Everybody has limits, and I want you to know that it's okay to say my limit here has been tapped out. I have reached my limit, and it's time for me to move on to bigger and better things. I think a lot of people don't recognize the work ethic that comes with Cancerian energy, though. Like, we work incredibly hard. Whether or not people see it, that doesn't matter. We know we do. And at the end of the day, we will work incredibly hard to solve and to fix. So when it comes to relationships, if there are issues, we are there trying our best to work them out. If there are issues in a workplace, we are trying to work with it. But you have to remember, Cancer, everybody has a limit, and so do you. And it's okay to say my limit's been reached, and it's time for something better and something more healthy. You know, looking at what you're dealing with right now, Queen of Swords reversed. You've been avoiding detaching. You've been trying to stick through a situation that I feel has been pretty taxing on you. Whether it's been emotional, physical, whether it's been spiritually, all three, who knows? You've been dealing with something that seems very taxing. And with the outcome showing up here being the Fool card's all about letting go. And I think you're realizing in your next 24 hours, not only have I reached my limit, but it is time for me to officially let go. I can't continue giving to a situation right now that I don't feel is doing anything good for me. All right? So Cancers, everybody has their limits, so do you, and it's okay to say, time to move somewhere else, especially if something in my life has become a little bit too much. All right, guys? So I think that that's what's showing up here. And like I said, it could be literally any situation you're dealing with, but I feel like you've reached your limit with something that's become too much for you. And I want you to know, guys, that it's not necessarily giving up. it's saying, I need to do right by myself. So you're not giving up, you're walking away. And you're walking away for better. And that's okay. All right, Cancer? It's okay, baby. Start walking towards what you need in your life versus sticking around in a situation that's becoming too much for you. I love you, Cancer. I'm wishing you well on this new beginning and on this new journey with that Fool card. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Cancerian, for tuning on in. So we have done our lovely and amazing water. We've also done the air and the fire. We're going to we've done the air, we have done the earth, and we've done the water. We're now going to hop on into our fire and take a look here at Team Leo for the next 24 hours. So let's go ahead here and begin, man. What insight and information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on into the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for our zodiac sign of Team Leo in the next 24 hours? Hopefully, guys, we are looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look here at our Lion Gang. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Wands. You could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look here at the current energy, we got here the Tower in reverse. What you're dealing with, y'all, you got here the Death in reverse. Looking at the outcome for your next 24 hours is going to be the Knight of Swords in the reverse position as well. So Leo, let's go ahead and talk about it, baby. Taking a look here at this overall energy, you got here a Knight of Wands. Looking at the current energy, the Tower in reverse. I feel like right now, you don't want to look at a situation that seems to be falling apart. I think you need some time away from it. And I would say that that's okay. Listen, I don't think we should permanently run away from things we need to pay attention to. But if you're overwhelmed, it's okay to take a break, okay? So Leos, I'm hearing like you need a break from something. Tower reverse is usually representative of like, okay, something is falling apart, but I don't really want to be present to it. You know, I don't really want to be around this energy. It's just too much. It's a lot. And this is kind of similar to what I said to Cancers too. But in your case, Leo, there is a situation in front of you have to address. It's okay to take a break from it if you need a break from it, especially mentally, but you're going to have to get back into what's going on inevitably. So while you may be taking a break right now, you definitely do have to eventually get back to your reality and look at this tower and say, okay, here's something that's falling apart. What am I going to do next? Is this a situation I want to fix, or is this a situation I want to let crash and burn so something better can come in for me, right? Because what does a tower typically mean? It means there's a foundation no longer salvageable. Let the tower crash and burn. Build yourself a new tower. Build yourself something better. So I feel like for Leos right now, you're noticing things are changing. I'm just not ready yet for the change. Knight of Wands, Death in reverse. Looking at the outcome here, Knight of Swords in reverse. I don't want to take action to make any sort of changes as of yet as well. So like I said, here's what I'll say for Leos. Take a break right now. From what I can see, you're very emotionally overwhelmed. Something is changing in your life. It's uncomfortable. You're not ready for it. I get it. Nobody's ever really ready for change anyhow. But give yourself a couple days. Let yourself kind of get your mind off things. Let yourself become more decompressed and less overwhelmed. And then get back into what you got going on. Look at your situation and look at what's changing and decide, do I want to rebuild or do I want something better? Then take it from there. That would be my best advice. I don't want you going into something when you're feeling super overwhelmed that's not going to be beneficial for you. So give yourself time to find some peace and decompress. But when you need to go back into this tower moment and explore your options, you have to make a choice. Because if you run away from the tower, it'll catch up with you inevitably, okay? So take a break, Leo, if you're in this kind of situation, but get ready to get back on into it in a couple days' time when you feel a little more refreshed and make that choice. Are we going to rebuild this tower, or are we going to let it crash and burn and find something better? All right? Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Give yourself your time. But you're going to have to get back into this soon, okay? I love you, Leos. I'm sorry if you're facing difficult choices and challenges in life right now, but go with what feels right, because inevitably, if it feels right for you, it cannot be the wrong choice. Okay, my beautiful Leos? I love you guys. Appreciate ya. Let's keep it popping, pushing, moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in. So, We have done, everybody, the last zodiac sign here, but not least for the daily read. So all of the zodiacs here today are accounted for. Real quick, what's up, Cody? How are you? You said I haven't seen you in the live in the longest. You did my 2 for 20 reading a long time ago. I will do another one soon for sure. Feel free to come on back whenever you would like. But thank you, Cody. I appreciate it nonetheless. Anyhow, though, guys, I love and appreciate every single one of you. And with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. I really hope you enjoyed yourselves. Of course, if you enjoyed today's live stream, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. I do want to note, everybody, I got Libra out as well as Gemini for June. So if you're a Libra or a Gemini, check out your June monthly tarot reading. It's already posted on the channel. Aquarius, your video will be out tomorrow as well. So I just wanted to let people know that June readings are coming out this week. So stay tuned. But once again, if you're a Libra or a Gemini, your video is already posted. So feel free to give it a check out if you'd like to. Nonetheless, guys, I love and appreciate you all. I'm going to go take care of some extra videos I got to do here for the day and some other things I got to do around the house. So I got a busy day ahead of me, but I'm happy to be here a little bit earlier today. It was super fun. So thank you guys for catching the live and spending time with me. It means more than you know always. I do want to say, for everybody who sent in donations today, guys, thank you so much for that. It helps out more than you know. So I really appreciate your generosity. And thank you to everybody a part of the Soul family. Always, you guys are amazing. So thank you so much for your love and for your support. But with that all being said, guys, have a wonderful Tuesday. Be well, my friends, and I will catch you all in the next video. Okay, much love, take care, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.